Hey all, welcome back to another one of my videos. This time I'm going to go through the S.H.Figuarts Street Fighter Cammy. It's been a while that I've had this figure and I just kind of was lazy to do the video. But here it is now, and Rashid will be coming up after this as well. So without further ado, here is the figure of Cammy herself standing in an upright position. I've already changed the two hands, well, one of the hands that she comes with. And as always, I will go through the optional parts before I go through the actual figurine itself. So let's move the figurine out of the way and then show you the optional parts. So as always, Cammy also comes with two additional heads. The one that she's got on is a serious one. This one is more of a stoic one. And then this one is the yelling one. Personally, the face of Cammy, I think, could have been better. I think this is just an issue that they have with the females on this lineup so far, because Chun-Li was okay, but could have been better. Cammy is alright, but also could be better. Just the way that her face looks, I mean. And then Armika looks to be the same thing, which she's coming out in February. But other than that, I mean, let's not dwell on that too much. Her bangs are nicely done. Just be careful with them. It's soft plastic, so you know, eventually, or if you get unlucky, they can probably come off. And these figures, they don't use the face printing technology, the new one, that the face scanning thing that S.H.Figuarts seem to be doing on some of the other figurines. So check out, for example, the Sora figurine that I'll have up, which does use that. So these are the two optional heads that Cammy has, including the one that she has on her face. And then she also does come with two pairs of hands. So one is the fists that's already on her. I'll show you one which I've already taken off. And then she comes with these strike hands, the strike palms, which is nice. They're quite simple, plainly coloured red and then flesh tone. And then the padding is pretty cool as well, nice and thick. That's that. And then these two hands. So this one is the fist, because she's already got one on her. Same colour. And then this one is the more posing hand, with slightly open hand. Again, same color. And then she also comes with effect pieces, which most of the Street Fighter characters do so far, come with the effect pieces. So this one is her cannon strike piece, which sandwiches between her leg. It's a bit finicky. I will try to show you this on camera. It's a sandwich piece, like so. I'll try to show you on the actual figure around her leg, but it's a bit awkward and it can kind of come apart quite easily. But let's see. And then this just kind of, once you've sandwiched it into one of her foot, it goes on either foot. You just put it in like so, and you just line it up with this, and then it will stay. I've actually got lucky there straight away, and it lined up and stuck straight away. But if not, you just rotate it around, and then it will stay. Ta-da! So let's go to the actual figurine itself for Cammy. So this is Cammy. She's a fairly basic and simple looking figure, and her design is like that anyway from the game. This is based on Street Fighter 5, so there's slightly extra detail compared to, say, her Street Fighter 2 outfit, like the belts and then the extra details on the side of her swimsuit, basically, leotards or however you want to call them. So slight differences. But let's take a closer look at her face. This is her stoic face that's on the figurine normally, I think. I can't remember if I changed it now. But similarly, the face could have been better. The bangs are there. So, I mean, it's fine. For far away, you're not going to complain too much. And then the beret itself has the emblem on it, which did zoom in right there. Yeah, there we go. Excuse the reflection. And then you just can't pull that off to change her face, by the way. You just pull the face off. I might show you that later. So put the beret back on. And then the rest of her hair, so the pigtails, they have ball joints on here, so you can move them around if you need to whilst you're posing for some cool dynamic poses. That's the only joint that is along the pigtail itself. The rest is plain. So there you go, it's with hair ties. So that's the top of the head done. In terms of articulation, so she can move her head up not much because of the hair. So you're not going to get too much range with that. Her head's coming up because I've been too aggressive with it, and then downwards, like so, and then left and right. Shoulders, she can pull them up, and then around, like so. She's got bicep swivel, like so, and then the elbows move in about that much, and then the wrists, and then you can have, hey, come on, wrong character, wrong franchise, but hey ho, that's the arm done. Then the torso crunch, yeah. So as you can see, the belt here, it's all part of the upper torso. So there's some slight articulation there. Sorry about the in and out of the focus. It's a bit weird for this one. So she can crunch a bit. She can probably do a bit more. I'm always being really, really lenient on camera because I don't want to break things. She can move back like so. And then, of course, she has the ab, lower ab, anyway, which helps her out. You will get the gap that pops up here, but again, be a bit more careful with it, and then it shouldn't be a problem. And then in terms of the leg, the hip, this is the bit that kind of irks me a little bit. I'm censoring it with my thumb. So because of the hip hair, it just looks a bit awkward when you try to bring the leg up. I think Chun-Li had it better, but I guess her design was different in that she had her dress covering it, so they were able to do it through her dress, and then it looked, therefore, a bit more natural. Whereas Cammy, I don't know, I just think it's a bit awkward looking for me personally. And then it also looks really weird from behind as well because of that. I just don't like it. I think I would have preferred if the joint was around a bit further up here, and then I would have been okay with it. That's my personal preference anyway. So yeah, she can move her leg up around there, and then so it's quite high. I mean, it's not like it's a small amount. And then she can bend her knee like so. But again, with this one, the knee is a bit different, so you'll get, it actually kind of looks really weird to look at. Like, normally I don't get a bit squirmish with figurines, but it just looks really weird. And I guess it's because of the muscle toning that's on her legs anyway, and then it's just it just looks like an open gaping wound. So I'm not entirely convinced or really like the way they've done Cammy's leg in this figure. I would have preferred something like Figma's thing, or even Chun-Li's one was much better. It's a bit different. I don't have that on hand, so I can't compare it, but it was something I preferred. So that's a little bit disappointing to know. And she does have, usual flesh tones, but maybe it's the muscle toning that might make it look a bit odd. I don't know. Anyway, so moving further down, she does not have any swivel on her calf, which is super, super disappointing. I don't know why they did not give her no swivel. It just makes no sense to me. So that's another disappointing thing about the Cammy figure. She does she has motion in her ankle, and then she has this little swivel thing here, the heel swivel or whatever this joint is, which I just personally hate. I really don't like this thing because it just looks awkward, and it's just a really butt ugly thing, joint to have. Let me just change the light here a bit because it's being a bit weird. But yeah, I don't like the heel joint that's going on there. And then lastly, she does have the toe curl hinge thing, like so. So yeah, you can tell from the tone of my voice, I guess, that there is bits of disappointment in this figure, particularly around the upper leg joint and then the lack of thigh swivel. Maybe even calf swivel would have been fine. It's just thigh swivel. The lack of calf swivel here, and maybe thigh swivel would have been fine, but it's just not there. And then also because of that, you get things like this where you've pulled the joint too much and then it gets trapped, which looks painful. So it's a bit, yeah, I think they really should have done better. You get so many gaps with the legs and it just looks weird. I mean, it's a weird one. If, once you get it down to simple poses and whatever, sorry, again, it's getting trapped inside there, it's not too bad. I mean, the standing pose that I had originally, it looked alright, right? But once you actually get hands-on with it and play around with it a bit, and then compare it to even the other figures, the Chun-Li one, the Rashid, kind of, I'll get into that later, and the Ryu ones, I just feel that with Cammy, they just kind of skimped over it a bit. And also, like, her gloves are just simple straight red. Even the hat, there's lack of shading on her, and then the hair. Like her muscle, the flesh tones are good. The varied flesh tones are not bad. It's just the rest is just a little bit on the plain side. So I'm a bit disappointed with that. Let me try and show you how to use the effect piece. So I've already attached it here. So it can go on either leg. I'll do it on the right leg. So this kind of indicates to you anyway. So you've got a foot shape here. So you kind of need it to match up like so. So let's take, well, this piece because it's not top to bottom. So you put her foot, I think it's around here. I think, I'm not 100% sure now. And then you have to just, oh wait, no, wait, yeah, here we go. No, okay, you have to bring this up a bit more. Yeah, that's why. You need to have her foot showing. Sorry if I can't show you this properly and accurately. It's just a very, very awkward looking figure piece to do. Sorry, let me try this again. If I fail, I'll try one more time. If I fail this, then I don't know what to say. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we got this. We got this in time. It's because I'm doing it the wrong way around. That's why. Right, here we go. So it's like so. Bring her in like so. And then, here you go. You match the pegs together. There we go. Alright. I don't know how many tries that was, but it's done. So now the effect piece is on. It's included. It's tied on. I'm holding it because I don't trust it enough. You can add this bit. And I guess to twist it to get the right thing. Get it stuck in, I believe. Almost, nope. But because it's not the most accurately molded, you just kind of the focus is gone. Sorry, you just line it up, and then eventually you'll get it, and it will match. I think it's around there. It's not really working for me, but you get the point. The point is, it will stay. You won't have an issue with it, and then you can do cannon spike, cannon drill, etc., etc. So it's a cool optional. It's a cool effect piece that they've included for her. But otherwise, yeah, that's all that she comes with. Let me just quickly show you how to change her hand. Like always, pull one hand off, replace it with the other one. Oh, this is the wrong hand. My bad. Which one did I not use? I'll use her palm. Strike one. Like so. That's that done. And then for the face, I did show, not fully, but you just pull the beret off, pull the face out, and then replace it with any face of your choosing. I'm going to choose the open mouth face. And then you just put the beret back on. Voila! Cammy has a new face and an effect piece. Something's wrong with her leg. Yeah, so that's basically Cammy. The next figures in this lineup, well, Rashid also came out alongside Cammy. So I'm going to do a Rashid video as well soon. So look forward to that. But in the meantime, I hope you are now, again, more well informed with the SHF Cammy figurine. And if you do like it, by all means, go ahead and get it. I can't say it's my favorite Street Fighter figurine or figurine in general. I do think the joints around here and then, well, the legs, hips and leg area could have been better. So that's my opinion on it. You know, not the most detailed opinion, but that is my opinion on it. In any case, thank you for watching as always.